The flood ends. It was said, "O earth, swallow up your water, and O sky, withhold your rain." The water was diminished, made to subside, and the decree of Allah was fulfilled, the destruction of the people of Noah. And it, the ship, rested on Mount Judy, and it was said, "Away with the people who are Zalimeen, polytheists and wrongdoing." And it was said, "O Noah, come down from the ship, with peace from us and blessings on you and on the people who are with you and on some of their offspring. But there will be other people to whom we shall grant their pleasures for a time, but in the end a painful torment will reach them from us." 11:41, 48 Quran. With the issue of the divine command, calm returned to earth, the water retreated, and the dry land shone once again in the rays of the sun. The flood had cleansed the earth of the disbelievers and polytheists. The believers disembark. Noah released the birds and the beasts which scattered over the earth. After that, the believers disembarked. Noah put his forehead to the ground in prostration. The survivors kindled a fire and sat around it. Lighting a fire had been prohibited on board so as not to ignite the ship's wood and burn it up. None of them had eaten hot food during the entire period of the floor. Following the disembarkation, there was a day of fasting in thanks to Allah. Noah's death. The Quran draws the curtain on Noah's story. We do not know how his affairs with his people continued. All we know or can ascertain is that on his deathbed he requested his son to worship Allah alone. Noah then passed away. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al as narrated that the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, said, "When the death of the messenger of Allah Noah approached, he admonished his sons, 'Indeed, I would give you far-reaching advice, commanding you to do two things and warning you against doing two things as well. I charge you to believe that there is no God but Allah, and that if the seven heavens and the seven earths were put on one side of a scale, and the words, 'There is no God but Allah,' were put on the other, the latter would outweigh the former. I warn you against associating partners with Allah and against pride." Sahih al-Bukhari. Some traditions said that his grave is in the Scared Mosque in Mecca, while others said that he was buried in Baalbek, a city in Iraq.